So today we're gonna change out all the batteries, house batteries and chassis batteries. So the first thing we're gonna do is reach in here and shut off all of our power. So this is the chassis battery, that's off. Now we're gonna head down to the house batteries, inverter cut off. That'll be right here. So we're turning off the inverter master and the house battery master. So those are off. And later, we're gonna be going in there and we're gonna be right there. We're gonna be grabbing those wires right there. Those are gonna be attached to the roof prep for a solar panel. We're gonna add a charge controller there. That'll be our next project. We're gonna just start disconnecting these batteries first. So we're just gonna disconnect the cables. Always disconnect your negative first. So we're gonna take the ground off, which is your main right here. And this is our Magnum power supply. This is for the inverter and all the other controls related to that. And there we go. So now basically we have our negative off, and that's our main. And then we're going to go over to the positive side. And the thing that you're going to notice here is that these are 4 6-volt batteries wired in series right now. And so this is a total of about overall 450 amp hours. We're going to be replacing these 4 6s with 2 really large 12 volt 300 amp hour lithium batteries. So instead of 2 for each 12 volt cell, we're going to have 1 big battery. So those will be in parallel. And we'll come back to that in a minute. We're going to take all these bars that are really crappy looking and we're going to replace those, clean the area, and then we're going to remount the new batteries in this bay. All right, so we're going to clean all these terminals, just sand them lightly and make sure all the connections are solid. So we're going to do the connecting cables, and we've already done the main cables. Over here, these are the mains. So we've done these already, clean them up. All right, so we're going to load these babies in. Since they're going to be smaller, we're going to load them to one side and then we'll strap them in. Then we're going to go make our connections for parallel. So we're going to do negative to negative, positive to positive. So we're connecting these in parallel. So we're going to maintain the 12 volts, but our capacity is going to be double, which these are 300 amp hours each, which are huge. So we're going to get really, really high capacity at 12 volts. A piece of angle, aluminum angle, we're going to use those along the side to prevent the batteries from moving. In addition to us, we're going to add some straps to hold them down. Going to add one in the back also. All right, so we did a pretty nice job here. We took all the corrosion off the lower pan, we cleaned it, we re-spray painted it black. We mounted these aluminum bars so they won't corrode. That's going to keep the 2 batteries in place because they take up a little less space than the other 4 6-volt batteries. And then we mounted some hooks, and on the other side we modified that a little bit to accept the other hooks. And we mounted these ratchet straps on here instead of all the metal bars, which were rusting. So we've already kind of tightened this one, but we put these guards on the battery so it's not going to get all scuffed up. Maybe it's overkill. That's how we like it. So I'm just tightening this, and That's about it. This one's tight. So we're basically done there. This is all guarded. Nothing's going anywhere. And now we're gonna wire up everything, which will take us 5 minutes. Wired in parallel. So we have a total of 600 amp hours.